guys, it's Ocean, and I'm here with a recipe for a ginger chicken that can be enjoyed warm or cold. Let's get started. In the 12.0 Pā'ina Bag, we're featuring most of all of these ingredients, including the whole chicken from Big Island Poultry, local ginger root, and akakai green onions. For this recipe, you will need 1 whole chicken thawed, 1/4 cup of ginger root, half a cup of green onion, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, water to cover the chicken, 2 tablespoons of salt for the boiling water, and salt to taste for the ginger mix. To start, we have a boiling pot of water. I have it on medium-high heat and 2 tablespoons of salt. Now we're ready to add our chicken in. Make sure you add it in breast side down to the bottom side. We're gonna place it in gently. I like to put the chicken in with my hands just so you know that you have a firm grip and it's not gonna slip. So now we're just gonna put the cover on. Make sure you leave a little crack so that the water doesn't overboil. So now that our chicken is going, it should take approximately 45 minutes, or the internal temperature needs to be at least 165 degrees. So now we have our peeled and sliced ginger. We're gonna smash it with a rock, or you can use the side of a knife or anything sturdy just to break up all of the fibers. So now we're gonna make our ginger green onion blend. We can start by having all our smashed ginger, adding our akakai green onion. Now we're gonna add the salt. It's not only just for flavor, but it'll help to draw out some water and break down the fibers in the ginger. And now we're gonna start blending and chopping. This process of mincing the green onion, ginger, and salt together will help to combine them very well. So now that our chicken is cool enough to work with, I got a large knife, a chopping board, and I'm going to show you a simple way to break down this chicken. To begin, lay the chicken breast side up on a chopping board. With a sharp knife, remove the legs. You can do this by grabbing the drumstick, pulling it out, and cutting along the joint. Next, remove the wings of the chicken. At this point after cooking, the chicken should be tender enough that you can pull them right off. This next part may get a little tricky. We're going to remove the spine of the chicken. We're going to stand the chicken upright and run our knife along the left and right side of the spine bone. Be very careful and take your time. Now that we have the spine bone removed, we're going to split the body of the chicken in half. Place the knife in the center cavity of the chicken, and with one strong fluid motion, push the knife through the center cavity. Finally, we're going to remove the rib cage from the breast of the chicken. For this, simply run your finger along the inner cavity and pull out the bones. If you would like, you can split the drumstick from the thigh. Simply make one cut through the joint. Slice the chicken breast into portions, and voila, we're ready to go. So now that our chicken is broken down, we're ready to finish this dish. First, we're going to start by putting a pan on medium-high heat. We're going to add our oil, and we're going to let that heat up. We're just going to arrange our chicken on top of our plate. So we're going to heat this oil up until it starts smoking. Be careful, because that means it's going to be very hot. But the oil is going to help to release all the flavor from the ginger and the green onions. We're going to take our ginger mixture and we're going to spread it all over the chicken that we arranged on the plate. I like to give it a generous portion. Make sure you go in between each piece so that everything gets the flavor of the ginger and green onions. So now that our oil is just about smoking, you can see it right now. Be careful, this is super hot. Make sure not to get it on you, but you're gonna be able to hear it sizzle as I bring this dish together. The smoking hot oil really brings out the ginger and green onion flavor in this dish. I decided to add some pickled radish from Rincon Farms. The acidity will help cut through the fat And to my Uncle Chris, whose favorite food is ginger chicken, this will be his new favorite. Until next time, bye guys.